Hey there. So, can you believe it's already week 24 of the 180-day challenge? This week, we're talking about something you can't avoid right now: Black Friday. Every ad, every email, every sale trying to convince you that more means better. But in midlife, we know better, right? We know that intentional living means spending our energy, our time, and our money on purpose. So let's get into that. Grab your smoothie or cup of tea and join the conversation. Let's go. Hey there. Welcome back to How to Be Fit Over 40 Midlife Conversations with Haikini. So we have two more weeks until our 180-day challenge is over. So if you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We've been on this 180-day challenge of finding out who we really want to be in this life. So we have had an array of different topics, but everything has been intentional and strategic. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go all the way back for a few weeks now, and you can start there. So again, Black Friday is coming up, right? So instead of rushing into sales or feeling that pressure to buy just because everyone else is, let's shift the question from what can I get to what adds real value to my life right now. Yeah, if you can just take a pause just for a moment, because I know you still feel that little sense of I really need to go get something, right? But just think about it. What adds real value to your life right now? Because how we spend not just money, but our energy reveals what we truly value. Again, how we spend our energy reveals what we truly value. All right, so just for a moment, let's just redefine deals. We're always wanting that better deal, but sometimes that better deal is walking away. Saving your peace can be worth more than saving $20, right? Right? Maybe, right? But what about your energy? Have you ever noticed how your body feels when you scroll through? Are you excited? Do you get anxious? That's your intuition talking. But what about trying to replace your impulse buys with impact buys? You go walking down that aisle and it's like, oh, yes, I really, really need to get that. But maybe you really don't. But maybe you can just do a self-check to ask, does this align with who I'm becoming? Now, if you need that new tube of lipstick, you might need it. It may be that one color that actually looks good for a change. I don't know if you've been there. I've been there, where you've gone through all these different colors and you find that one color and it's just like, I didn't want to spend this much. But you feel that, this lipstick makes me feel a little bit, more confident. So I'm going to buy that lipstick. So you might have one of those. I've had one of those lipstick moments. So if it's something that's, helping you to feel maybe better in your skin or just add something better to your life, then hey, why not? But you know the difference. I don't have to tell you between that impulse and that impact buy. And then thinking about just decluttering. Maybe there are some things that you need to get rid of. Just decluttering is not about lack. It's about creating that breathing room, not just physically, but financially and mentally. And we have touched on that before. So just think about that. So just thinking about, okay, is this the time where I need to actually walk away to save my peace, or is it something that could bring some more value to my life? It can be more of an impact buy. I'm getting excited. I'm not feeling anxious. I'm getting excited. And then I'm learning how to clear that breathing space. So these are the conversations you can start having with yourself. Just really checking that energy to see if there's something that I need to move forward with. And then just letting joy come from being connected, not just doing all the consuming, but spending that time connecting, whether or not you decide you want to celebrate or not, just every year, not just around these months, making more time for connections. So this week, I want you to set aside one intentional spending rule for yourself. Now, this could be you only buy what's needed for long-term value, maybe. Maybe it's something that's going to add more long-term value, or maybe it could be spend with gratitude. Just maybe like it's not a guilt purchase, but it's like, okay, I'm grateful. This is something that's going to, do XYZ. Or it could be unsubscribing. So, you get bombarded with all of those emails. You might decide to unsubscribe from 3 of those deal emails that stress you out. So, just picking a rule, whatever it is. So, again, only buy what adds long term value, or spend with gratitude, not guilt, or unsubscribe from 3 deal emails that stress you out. All right. Now, what I'm getting ready to say is a little counterintuitive. However, if you haven't already, we're getting down to the wire. So this is the last full week to enter for the $300 holiday giveaway at howtobefitover40.com. It's approaching, and the announcement will be on Black Friday on the 28th. So make sure you enter. There's a lot of entries. We've had a lot of people that are wanting to try their luck or just try their wishes on actually winning this $300 holiday giveaway. So super excited about what's to come. Just remember just to be intentional and just check in on yourself. Check your energy to make sure that you are doing things with more gratitude, more compassion, and more love. Until next time, bye for now.